Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Kara Shay, welcome. CSL, Python Portal, welcome. Brave, welcome. LMK was here earlier. Sammy was here earlier. Blakers, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I want to do I got all the names because I was going to do the sweatshirt deal, or if I can't get your size, then a shirt and a hat or something. But I still need to do that, so that's why I'm on tonight. But the reason why I haven't been on lately, and the reason why we're not on normally tonight, is because I got pinched again on the YouTube. So I'm no longer monetized and that kind of thing. So that kind of put a pinch on things. Right, welcome. Yeah, so right now I'm under review, so I haven't been loading nothing. I haven't been going live. I'm not even going to really talk about it too much right now, but other than the fact that I am demonetized now, but I'm in a big process of appeals and that kind of thing, and it's going differently than before, so hopefully that'll be positive, JNS Exotics, welcome. Well, I know, huh? And there's a lot to it, and I probably, regardless if I should have been doing what I was doing or not, I thought I was doing it correctly, let's say, and I actually had a lot of proof of doing it correctly. So hopefully they'll see through that, and at least even if they want me to delete a bunch of content or something, and then and then get my monetization back, I'd even do that. It's like, just tell me what to delete and we'll go on from there. But if not, it's another 3 months and appeals and all this other kind of stuff. So Cecilia, welcome. Shelly, welcome. Fries, welcome in. Haven't seen a lot of names for a while. So yeah, I don't know when we're going to get back to the lives or what's going on, but I just want to, Trish is like really upset about the whole YouTube thing. She's not happy with the whole situation. She's wasting all of our time and this and that. So it's just kind of, not with you guys. She loves you guys. It's just she hates the YouTube part of it at this point, which is understandable, but. We must doing the show too, and we'll probably get back to the show, but it's just the business. I'll just say the business side of the whole thing is just the drama of it is just too much, I think, at this time, and so we'll just kind of, and plus there's so many rules to when you're in appeal. They don't want you to do this, that, or another, and don't do this, don't do that. So it's just a big complicated deal, and there's so much fine print that I just want to lay down, lay low and just kind of, let the whole process happen and see where I'm at in the end, if that makes sense to everybody. So it has nothing to do with, you guys or nothing. We love doing the show and that kind of thing. It's just that I don't even know if doing this live tonight's going to affect anything, but because they're all like, don't do this, don't delete nothing. It's just a big deal, I guess. But it's like having a job and then, being able to be fired at any given moment just for just bang, you're out, it's just crazy. See, that's why I never started one. I still think about it sometimes. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, if you do it correctly, it's all worth it and all that. I do a little riskier content, and I paid the price for that. But if you're just going to stick with like the kind of stuff that you do on the TikTok and stuff, just kind of reels and that kind of thing, you should do it. Start a channel. I mean, even if eventually, if you can get it up to being monetized, even if you can pay for your rat food or something with the channel, it makes it worthwhile. And that's the way I started. That was my old train of thought when I started. Well, I'm gonna try to get it to pay for the Wi-Fi and then the rat food and then the this and the that, and then, and then you rely on that shit for a while, and then bang, it all just is gone. I hurt someone's feelings. I'm sure I did, but you know, that's what I was thinking. Flag. Yeah, it's just so. It is really frustrating, actually, you know. And like I said, and YouTube is a wonderful deal. I mean, it can change your life in a moment. One video can change your whole entire life, you know. I mean, and not that it's going to happen to me or you know or whatnot, but I mean, it's happened to other people. Just one video will get you crazy. Look at the Hawk 2 lady. All she wants to do is spit a loogie on somebody's wiener, and she went viral. She's making all kinds of money. It's just stupid. I mean, a little spit on it's one thing, but nobody want a Hawk 2 on that some bitch. That's nasty. That's a little too much with Hawk 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this change. Oh, sure. Blame it on the phone. Blame it on the phone. I can't figure out how to make good videos. I need just make videos. Just it doesn't matter what you think of your video. Just make the video to begin with, and then then watch it over, edit it. If you don't want to publish it, don't. But then just publish it because with YouTube, with me, especially the way that I learn, the way I process things, I guess it's like you learn from your experiences. You know, I started this whole thing with like a $20 freaking little helmet camera from the Bimart or some damn thing. You know, Samuel, welcome back. But yeah, so and then now I'm streaming with a $450 GoPro that doesn't even use half of its capabilities. You know, I mean, you just gotta grow from it. Buster Balls, welcome. You know, so and that's always been my advice, and that's always what I've wanted to do with YouTube. You know, I mean, even with the feeding videos, it helps out. You know, I mean, if you get some mom or little 8-year-old little kid or something's pulling on their mom, sure, mom, I want that snake, and she looks up feeding the bottle of icon, she sees one of my videos, one of the spicier ones, and it's like, no, you know, if I have to feed it live at some point because it won't eat, I don't want to get into this deal, and then that's one less snake that goes out into getting handed off 8 times on Facebook. You know. So I think even that part is educational, you know what I mean? But it's not always my opinion, you know. So, but I do got all the names for the sweatshirt doohickey. Let me see if I can get it on there without screwing it up. So that's everybody's names. We got 12 names. I'll do a little wheel here in a little bit. Moon over Miami, welcome. You know, so those are your numbers, everybody. So if you are involved in this or you have your name in there, let me remember your number because we'll do the wheel here in a little bit. I'm not going to be on very long, maybe, till about 6:15 or something. And of course, Ken goes on into 6:30 like he always does. So make sure that if anybody hasn't to check that out. Yeah, you are. You're on there. You're number 9. Number 9, Ken. Number 9. Yeah, Shelly Kurtwood, and I don't know if that's Ty or TY or whatever. Patrick Kurtwood, Brave, Mr. J, Shelly again, Ken, Brave again, or Brave, yeah, again, and then Bosa and Moon. Well, it don't matter. Maybe it was one of them times you were puffing a little bit. Speaking of, I'm gonna have bong hit. And and this whole the bad thing is this whole thing just stresses me out like nothing else. People don't realize, they think, oh, what's the big deal? But to me, I was, I wanted to invest myself into it more than just, as a hobby kind of thing. So it kind of pisses me off. It's either I'm gonna get deleted or I'm gonna quit or I just got to start realizing that my videos suck. One of the two. So we'll see. And I don't even know exactly which videos or what triggered them. It could be an older frozen thawed feeding video that's got them rustled up for all I know. Oh, and then also too at the same time, I'm thinking the exact same time because it was a few hours later I got notified of someone else has got two channels and both of their channels got demonetized the same time as mine did. And if he comes on and he wants to talk about it, that's up to him. But I'm not going to say the name until unless he wants to. But yeah, so it's like, so I don't know if they just rounded up a bunch of us and pinched us off or what, but I'm not sure. But either way, I got in trouble. Where's that Aunt B at, Shelly? Is B in there? I feel like I'm too far away or something. So that's the deal. So I'm a YouTube failure, but I still want to give away the sweatshirt, and I'm trying to lay low. No, I'm not monetized. No, I got demonetized a few days ago, along with a couple other channels that I know of. It was kind of all at once kind of thing. It was really weird. I got a message, hey, guess what? And I was like, yeah, guess what? Me too. So, it was one of those deals. I don't even know why yeah, I guess I shouldn't. I was like, why am I covering up my camera for? I'm already in trouble, but I don't want to get any more trouble, I guess. 23KC, welcome, welcome, welcome. That guy been doing some fishing. He does a lot of live streams, live right on the fishing banks. If you guys like fishing and stuff, check out 23. I'm just on here pouting about because I got demonetized. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I owe these guys a sweatshirt, so I gotta, or somebody's gonna win one tonight. So, reptiles, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it because of the feeding videos? Well, all I know is what they say. I'm assuming it's because of the feeding videos, but all this says is well, they say it's for animal. What? How do they phrase it? It's for graphic content, and part of that is I'm assuming the life the feeding videos, but but even though that they're a little bit riskier, you have to go through a process of getting your videos. Like when I load a video, it'll tell me like if there's any warnings in the video, it'll be yellow. It's like I can't get any ads, can't make any money off it. So you ask for a human review, right? So when you ask for a human review, human's supposed to look it over and say, okay, this is fine. So just like I don't want to get into it too much because I don't know if YouTube's going to slap me around. Patrick, welcome, welcome, welcome. But let's say I did like 95, I'll say 95% of the riskier videos all went through a human review and were okayed for monetization. So with that many of them being okayed, if there's one that didn't, or that, because when you load it up, sometimes it'll instantly go green, and they don't give you any hassle. Sometimes it goes yellow. So if one of them went yellow, or it went green right away and it didn't go through a human review and now they're bitching about it, that's one thing. But if 95% of the videos all have human reviews, and I have emails for every one of them, everyone, and then so I don't, you would think that they wouldn't be so hard on just me. They would either say just delete the videos, but I don't know why they want to delete me my monetization for 3 months. It's crazy. Limited forward to my videos for copyright. Yeah. You got to be careful about that music and all that shit, man. I mean, I don't know if you're using music or whatnot, or even little pieces of, I've always told people, man, even though nowadays that they're allowing all this music and shit and they're taking a percentage, if you use something in a video, like 6 months ago, and then now all of a sudden that artist doesn't want it to be that way anymore, then all of a sudden you get now a strike or a copyright infringement. So I hate using any music, but like, and I would like to for like Even the free stuff. I don't even like using the free stuff anymore because you get in trouble with all that too, you know. Why can people film a snake eaten in the wild and not captive? Well, they say in the wild because there's a chance for the rodent to get away. And that's why they say that it's because it's more of a controlled environment. But the thing about that gets me the most is I'll say the one creator is the Meat Man. You know, what is it? What the hell's his name? I can't remember his name. But anyway, that guy's got rats and he's got rats, ferrets, minks, dogs, lizards, all kind of shit that clean out barns. All these rats, grab them, slap them around, beat them to death. They're squealing, all this crazy shit, and you know, and that's okay. That's not because in people's eyes, they think that because the rat that I'm feeding isn't a wild rat running free, that it's cruel. But if somebody sees one in a rat trap, it's okay because there's tons of rat trap videos, rats flopping around for 20 minutes. People think that's okay, and I don't, you know, but it's crazy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But you know, it's frustrating, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff and that's the thing. And I don't want to pick on anyone's channel. And is what YouTube always tells you, and it tells me I've heard it 100 times is that every case is based differently. So it's like, well, why can't my case be based differently? It's kind of crazy stuff that you find on YouTube. Yeah, it's just nuts. And you know, and I kind of mentioned some of that stuff, but and you know what? And there's feeding videos out there that I don't like. So hopefully, Mr. J, welcome, welcome. And hopefully YouTube does listen to this part. There's a lot of feeding videos that I don't like too. There's people that feed shit way too big, you know, big ass guinea pig or some tiny ass snake or something crazy that they know they ain't gonna be able to swallow, but they just want to watch it die. There's all kind of videos like that that I can't stand, you know, and it's like I just choose not to watch them. I just scroll past, you know, instead of bitching and whining. But you know, so as far as it goes, I know there's people against the spicier feeding videos, but I take pride in the ones I make. You know, I don't. I used to get a little too close. I think maybe you know too involved, so I kind of backed off a little bit. But the process of a snake catching a live rodent with no hands, no nothing, just a mouth, snatching it up, you know, unaliving it, and then and swallowing it to me is just amazing. You know, so I mean, I love to film it. It's just it's so awesome. You know what I mean? Well, I know, but even if my videos are getting reported, why demonetize me for something that YouTube let go through, or most of them go through? You know what I mean? And I've patent pending Python or not patent pending Pythons. I thought Python portal. I keep thinking every time I see your name, I keep thinking of patent pending Pythons for some reason. And I'm sure it could be a hater and all, but I mean, every videos are going to get a hater. Like I said, this is you're online. Like TikTok and all that kind of shit, it's even worse over there. I mean, if I shit a gold egg, somebody would bitch it wasn't shiny enough. You know what I mean? It's that bad. Social media is so crazy. Jose, welcome, welcome. Sway, haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, so it just pisses me off, you know, and I don't know. I try to put out a quality video. I don't try to glorify anything, you know. I did used to, you know, I used to make some crazy videos back in the day with like the centipedes, kind of get up in there because I think it's so fascinating to watch. But you know, I realize a lot of people don't think it's fascinating. So I have mellowed out a ton on my videos, and that's why I think they were letting them go through. So now I don't understand where the stoppage is, you know. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how if anybody watched my last mantis video, if anybody watched it far enough, but it's crazy because I didn't even realize it at first when I was filming the video of the two mantises going at it and chewing the head and all that shit, and then I look over and they're mating, and I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that. So then I started filming some of that, and I have footage. I was gonna load some up, but like I said, I'm trying not to load any videos or do nothing. It's like you know I had to load an appeal video and all this craziness, you know. Nothing. right at the moment. I just got demonetized again. So that's what I was on here telling people is that, so I don't got no ads right now. They may be putting some ads in there, but I ain't getting paid for any of them, that's for sure. But no, it's all an appeal process, and it all depends on who sees it. But it was really cool because it's like not only does the female mantis chew off the head, I mean, it sucked down its abdomen too, because they lock together in the bottom. If you watch the video and then kind of watch throughout it, its abdomen just sucks down to like nothing. It's a little dry noodle by the end of the video. It just cracked me. It was crazy because I didn't even realize they were mating at first. And just to make this fully educational, if you didn't know, the reason why the female praying mantis eats the head of the male mantis is because it makes him do his business faster. She gets it done and over with. Yeah, and YouTube will get paid. That's the thing. And well, God damn it, I'm not supposed to get into a lot of this stuff, and that's what gets me too. And it's like, if the video's that bad and you don't like it, delete the video. Why demonetize? Just delete the video. Why demonetize me but leave the video there? It's like, it's just offensive if I'm monetized or not, isn't it? I mean, it just makes no sense to me, some of the stuff. There's a video of a man that's eating a snake. I don't know if I've seen the snake one, but the lizard one is amazing. It's like the mantis catches the lizard's mouth in its claw thing here, and it's like fork keeps it open to where the lizard can't shut it, and he just starts eating on his face. It's like an amazing footage. Yeah, no, and it was funny because I didn't even realize they were mating at first. I'm sitting there filming it because I'm all watching them, because I got it all zoomed in on the heads and shit. And maybe that's the video that got me in trouble. I don't know. But and then I look down and their deals are together, and I'm like, wow, so it made it really cool. But most people will never get that far into the video enough to even see that they were mating. Because I didn't realize it until probably 8 minutes in, maybe 7 minutes in. I don't know. Maybe sooner or later. I don't know. Yeah. It's nuts. And I love filming that stuff. I love getting all up close and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. I guess it offends some people, but I don't. My shit is clean. I mean, there's videos on here, people's dirty ass enclosures. If you're 12 years old and you got a little dirty tub with a, emaciated snake, you can get a million views. But if you try to stay clean and put out a quality video, you get in trouble. Nice. That's awesome. It's cool. I had the one that gave babies, and then something happened to the babies, and only one survived. It was really weird, and I would like to do some babies again. No, reptiles. It's so funny you say that because I've told people before, and I've said it many times on my shows, that if praying mantis were over 6 inches tall and worked together like ants, we'd be screwed. Praying mantis, pound for pound, is the most vicious, violent, straight to business eating critter out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, they're amazing how they eat. We'll kill yeah, it'd just be insane. The only thing that keeps us safe is they don't work together like ants and bees and shit. They just eat each other. They don't give two shits. You know what I mean? They're my favorite. They're like, I mean, I love all animals. I love tons of animals, but man, the praying mantis, there's just something about it to me. And then I can just, because I put out a couple of cocoons years ago, or I hatched them in on the channel and then released them outside. And then now every year I can just go catch them outside in the yard. So it's so cool. But yeah, it's nuts. Yeah. Like I said, if they worked together and they were 6, 8 inches, I think we'd all be screwed. I really do. Because if you had like 50 praying mantis that were this big running around, Fucking no way, dude. We'd be screwed. Oh yeah, we need like the old lasers, two laser swords to just cut through them and shit. Yeah, I'm a big wizard guy, but man, but yeah, the scorpion. That's you know what kills me the most about scorpions too. That you mentioned it because I love scorpions too, but and like my wife and a lot of people that hate spiders, they're like, man, I don't mind them scorpions, but them spiders, man. And it's like, what do you mean? It's still an arachnid for one, and then for two, it's got two pinchers and a stinger and all the same amount of legs, and then that doesn't creep you out, but just eight-legged spider creeps you out. But something with pinchers and a stinger and all that don't creep you out. And it's still an arachnid. It's a spider. It's their technical, in the thing. It's just nuts. No, human-sized praying mantis, the world would be over. It'd be done. Done. The same way about bull ants. Them bull ants in Africa or whatever, wherever they're at. If they get what are they inch long or something like that? If those things got 6 inches, the way they work together, we'd all be done. You got a P Metallica? Nice. That is awesome. I would like to get one, but with all this demonetization and bullshit happening, every time I get going, it's like they slap me down. Since keeping scorpions, yeah. Well, yeah. Scorpions got all kind of shit going on. And if you're good with those, spiders aren't shit after that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good thing them bugs are the size they are. There's a lot of bugs that are like that. That's true. Here, let me get a wheel. Let's give away. Let's make sure we get the sweatshirt because I'm not going to go too much longer anyway. Because Ken's going to be on in a half an hour. So let me get a wheel. How many names we got? I had Trish write it out for me. She helped me there. Yeah, it's crazy the money they want for some of the spiders, but it's like the cooler they are, the more money they cost. It's like that's like my tarantulas. I love filming tarantulas and shit, getting all crazy. Luke, welcome. StreamYard says you're live. So yeah, I know. I'm the one that's live, fool. I need a number doohickey. Okay, we need no, that's only got a what the hell is all this? Oh, there we go. We only need 12. Fucking ads all over the page and shit. You can't even use a wheel generator without people trying to bust your balls. I'm unmonetized. I ain't got no money. Leave me alone. Are you kidding me? This is Washington State, man. Everybody in Washington State got a Bigfoot story. I've told mine on here before. TJ, welcome. And yes, I know I have a Bigfoot story. I'm not going to tell it right now because there's some people that just think you're crazy. But I might have scared away one's lunch one time on a dirt bike. All right. So let me see here. This is everybody's names. Again, if your name is on here, watch for it on the wheel. Shelly Kurtwood, Ty, Patrick, Kurtwood, Brave, Mr. J, Shelly again, Ken, Brave again, Bosa, and Moon. You don't have to be here. You don't have to say you're here or nothing, but I just got to make sure that I'm squared up with everybody and send out shirts and stuff in case YouTube boots me forever. All right, we got 12 on the wheel. Who's number 4? Patrick. Nice. I think he was here earlier. I'll get a hold of him. 4 is the number. And it's Patrick. It's Patrick Everything's channel, or isn't it Patrick's Everything and Adventure? I don't know. That's something like that. But I know his channel, and I'll get a hold of him and let him know. So congrats to him, and that's cool. He may not even want a sweatshirt. I can make him like a hat and a shirt or something too. It don't matter. Some people, I don't know where he lives, but some people live in some climates they only want no damn sweatshirt. But I'll hit him up on the gram or on the. Is he on the TikTok? No, I think just the Instagram. I see him all the time, and the YouTube. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I was waiting for this. Now I can make it all at once and send them out. Jeez, Moon. Why you got to bust my balls? You got 5 shirts already. Should I get one of those shiny markers and sign it? In case I get booted forever. YouTube hates a fella. It's for medical purposes only, YouTube, and I live in Washington State, and it's very legal. Leave me alone. We got more weed stores than McDonald's. I don't think I'll get booted that far, but we'll see. I don't know. By the time the shirt, I don't know, like $20 or something. I could probably send you one because it's like eight or $9 to ship it. It'll cost $3-4 for the shirt. Making the shirt. Did you? Oh, you finally got that one that you ordered today? Oh, I guess I can turn this back on. No, well, yeah, YouTube doesn't, because there's still a lot of states that aren't legal and this and that. And I don't know why YouTube just don't, you got to be 13 to be on YouTube anyway. Jack it up to 15 or something and tell everybody to pull up their big boy pants and, let's be adults. It's like there's YouTube for kids. I know they flag the content really fast, but well, yeah, it's crazy. But I still, the kids nowadays, they still make me sick. They don't know nothing about it. I don't know how old school you are, but they don't know nothing about waiting 6 hours at a payphone or something for a 10 sec that 3 people done got into. And then, you finally get it 8 hours later or some shit. There's no struggle. The motherfuckers just walk to a store. It kills me. It's like, man. The problem is, and a lot of people do it and stuff, but they'll just give them their phone that they'll turn on their YouTube and say, "Hey, go watch something," and then you got a kid on there going, and it's like that's why they did that whole COPA thing because you can still get in trouble for making kid content because YouTube's 13 and older, or it's supposed to be, and it's like, well, we need to grow up a little bit. No problem. Does that? I mean, if that sounds fair, because it's like a couple bucks for the envelope, like $8, $9 to ship the damn thing, $4 or $5 for the shirt, depending on what size you want. But yeah, Yeah, not recreational there yet. Yeah, it's crazy. Every state's different. Some places you can grow, some places you can't. Some places you can smoke, some places you can't. It's like it's like as soon as somebody dangles the money in front of the usually the state or whatever, it's like look what these people are making. Usually the state will kick in eventually. It's like I mean that's like during the coronavirus, they didn't shut down the weed stores. No, they didn't want no riots. It's like no, you couldn't go out to eat, but you can go get some weed. All them, none of them stores closed. None of the hours dropped. Nothing. I think all they did was limit the people inside. You had to they roll you in and out without too many people being in the store at one time. But other than that, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, same with alcohol. They ain't cutting that shit off. There's no way. Yeah. Could you imagine telling the world it's like, yeah, you can't go buy no alcohol? The world has changed. That's like all these people on, all these crazy drugs and shit. Oh yeah, old people in the state senate, that's for sure. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. It wasn't important anyway. But yeah, so hopefully the whole YouTube thing will mellow out and I don't know. We'll keep this show going because Trish just fucking. She just gets so mad when all this happens. It's just like it's like I gotta talk her back into it. But I love her to death, and she's the only one keeping this thing to go on anyway. So, but I don't know. Maybe me and Moon need to do like a YouTube tips or something, live stream or something. Who's tooth? Oh, mine's fine. Well, no, actually, if you're talking about me, because I went to the dentist a while back, yeah, no, they did the fillings and stuff, but the ones were it feels worse now than it did before, because my old dentist had a watch on it, and the new dentist is, I think you should fix it. So I was like, okay, fix it. You know what I mean? And then so I did, and now it feels like I have a cavity there. It's really sensitive, and it's so I don't know. But I go back in I don't know a month or so, and for X-rays and weird shit. So I haven't looked at it again yet. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they did move the age here, I think, to 21 for cigarettes too. I remember when I was a kid, you could just bring a note into the store at like 8 years old. Just bring a note that my mom needs a pack of whatever camel filters, and they'd say that shit no problem. It was funny. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, no, no, it's nothing like that. No, we didn't. Well, for a while there, we did have some family issues and that kind of thing, and then right as we was going to get back going again, then the YouTube slapped me around. So I'd be good with if they just said, "Hey, it was kind of our bad too because we let this many go. You loaded this many. Get rid of them. We'll give your monetization back, and we'll call it good." There's no bargaining. I need a YouTube lawyer. Oh yeah, the old vending machine. Yeah, they used to, it was funny too because we have an Eagles club behind or underneath the bowling alley I used to work at. And if we didn't have any cigarettes, I'd always run down there and have to talk them in. It's like, man, just let me in. You're not a member. It's like I just want to go to the cigarette machine. I got a customer up here that needs cigarettes. I'm like 17 or something, 16. Cigarette machine. Yeah, we didn't. I don't know. They might have had one before my time at the bowling alley, but the club downstairs still had one. Every 50 feet or so, yeah. No, back in the day, cigarette machines were a big deal, which was good because that's where a lot of kids bought their cigarettes because you didn't need no ID. Boy, if you got the money in there, pull that thing fast enough. That's all you needed. Just run. Gotta go. So yeah, I'll get a hold of Patrick, figure out what size he needs, and whip up all the shirts and stuff. And then yeah, we'll figure out something, Cecilia, and I'll get you one of those out or make you up one. And then but yeah, I think I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm gonna bounce. Yeah, I'll cut some coins. Yeah, just pull the trigger really fast. Trish is up there cooking dinner now. I can hear it. So I'm gonna go have dinner. But I just wanted everybody to know what was going on. I wanted to figure out who did the sweatshirt so everybody knows that. And I wanted to do it live so everybody knows that I wasn't trying to fool nobody or mess with nobody. I'm just really slow. So, but we all know that if anybody's been here for a little while. But I appreciate everybody's support, no matter what happens with the channel. Hanging out with you guys is awesome, and I'm sure even if I, don't make it through the process of the appeal and that kind of thing, I can still do something. I'll still put out some videos, I'm sure, and then that kind of thing. So it'll just, takes me a little while to get back into it because I get all pissed off and stuff. But it is what it is, and I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go for right now. Just like I think, thanks for everybody for the support, everybody that always shows up. Me and Trish love everybody, and we'll figure something out. And until next time, take care and stay wild. Take care of your animals, everybody. I'm out.